the stories we build. There is something the mind does so quietly that most of us never notice it. Something so natural that it feels like truth. When something happens, we create a story. Someone does not call, we create a story. Someone seems distant, we create a story. Someone forgets something important, we create a story. Someone walks away, we create a story. Most of the time, we do not do this on purpose. Our minds are simply trying to make sense of what hurts, trying to explain what we do not understand, trying to fill in the empty spaces. At first, the story is only a possibility, a guess, an interpretation, a way of making sense of uncertainty. But something strange happens over time. We stop remembering it was a story and we begin treating it like a fact. We tell ourselves they do not care, I was not important, they meant to hurt me, they never valued me, they chose someone else, they stopped trying, and maybe they did. But maybe they didn't. The problem is not that stories exist. The problem is how quickly we become certain of them. The mind dislikes unanswered questions, so it fills in the blanks. Sometimes correctly, sometimes not. Yet once the blanks are filled, our emotions begin attaching themselves to the story. Resentment, disappointment, distance, anger, grief. Not only because of what happened, but because of what we believe happened. Stay with me here, because this is where the idea becomes uncomfortable. How much of your suffering came from the event itself, and how much came from the meaning you gave the event? That question can shake a person, because most of us have spent years defending our interpretation, protecting it, building evidence around it, repeating it until it feels permanent. Someone does not return a call. One person thinks they must be busy. Another thinks they do not care. The event is identical. The experience is completely different. A friend becomes quiet. One person sees distance. Another sees exhaustion. One sees rejection. Another sees someone struggling the same moment. Different stories, different realities. The older I get, the more I realize how often we react. Not to what happened, but to the story we built around what happened. And sometimes those stories become so familiar that we stop questioning them. We carry them for years, we build walls around them, we make decisions because of them. Sometimes we lose relationships because of them. This does not mean our pain is not real. Pain is real. Disappointment is real. Loss is real. But the meaning we attach to those experiences is not always the only meaning available. There may be another side, another explanation, another truth we have not yet seen. Perhaps wisdom is not becoming certain more quickly. Perhaps wisdom is becoming curious a little longer, pausing before turning an interpretation into a fact, pausing before turning a story into a certainty, pausing long enough to ask, what else could be true? Because the stories we carry shape the lives we live, and sometimes freedom begins the moment we realize that the story is not the event. It is only the meaning we gave it. Not every truth is loud. Some arrive quietly, like a question waiting patiently in the dark. What if there is more to the story than the part I can see?